is Tom Chacon, and this is Heritage Lake that we're going to be showing you. And from that, where all these little colors are, all these point markers over here, if you look down here at the bottom, where my hand is, there's where you see Temecula is. To give you a little aspect right here is Temecula, Marietta, goes to Lake Elsinore up here. That's the 15. And where we're going to be concentrating is from Temecula up the 215 freeway, up to Menifee, Sun City, and over here where Heritage Lake is. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom into this area here. And I've already highlighted the area from the 215 over here. There's Stater Brothers over here. Up above, going to the north, is Moreno Valley, Riverside County. And this road right here is called Menifee McCall. And you take McCall about 2.5 miles to 3 miles over to here to Menifee Road. And on the video, it shows you that I'm turning on McCall. And this right here is Heritage Lake Drive, where we'll see the clubhouse right in here, circling right here. And there's the swimming pool. And then we go across the street and see a couple of these houses, this street over here, come back out. And then we come around this street and we come back and we hang out and we take a video right here looking at the swimming pool and the playground area right there. So we're going to show you that in the video as we come along. Following the blue line, the trail is Heritage Lake Drive. It's just a nut line over here. And we come over here to this other spotter right here, which is Sunrise Park. And you can have walkways all the way around here, this outer edge, including the inner edge, inner part of the lake. It's got a whole trail and walking around there. Then we have this there's the Sunrise Park. And then we come over here and we hit this Discovery Park. And you'll see the video on that with the Ethan A. Chase Middle School. And then we come down the street, we come to the southern part of the lake, and then we come back and we end up back up on Heritage Lake Drive, heading out of the community, back on McCall, and then we get that peekaboo at the very end of the pool and the clubhouse. And once again, at the end of it, to the right, we also have a park that we didn't show you, and Heritage High School at the very top of the page where the hand's going. And right where we end, where that yellow is heading back towards the 215 and to the stores. And also, if you come down this way from Heritage Lake, you do end up you can take Heritage Menifee Road right here, and it does take you to let me zoom in a little bit, takes you to Stater Brothers, Mountain Mike's Pizza, McDonald's, you have a Rite Aid store, and Newport Road is a little bit bigger of a road right there. And it takes you all the way to, there's actually a really nice lake over here, it's San Diamond Lake, for fishing. You can't get into water, but it's a nice place to go fishing if you're a fisherman. So anyway, let's go ahead and go back to the driving video, the car tour of the whole area of Heritage Lake. And then we'll go from there, okay? Here we are waiting to turn left on Menifee Road. To the right is the 215 freeway. So we're waiting, we're gonna turn now. And as you can see, the nice wall monument here of Heritage Lake community. There's a lot of homes in here, single story and 2-story homes. And you can see how the infrastructure here is 3 lanes wide, although there's not a whole bunch of traffic these days yet. This is about a 5-year built out community. You can tell by the trees that they've grown out pretty good. And the first street we're going to make a right on here is called Heritage Lake. So we come to Heritage Lake here, and we're going to, first stop we're going to do is over here to the left, which is the Heritage Lake Club. And we're just gonna go through the parking lot here, and this is where you can see the lake as soon as we turn in here. So we'll go ahead and make a left here to the parking lot. There it is, Heritage Lake Club. So this is the lake out in front. You don't really see anybody out there. I don't believe you can, just go running jet skis or anything like that. But it sure is a nice little walkway completely around this lake. You can, if you're part of the community here, this is the community pool. And there's also a little clubhouse here that you can go to in here. We're going to come to it right now. Go nice and steady here. Show you the little office here you can go to and get information. There's a pool, a clubhouse. It gets a little warm out here during the summertime, but you know what city and state doesn't these days? So what our next step is going to be going across the street to show you what the houses look like, what the community is all about. So as we're just going to cruise along here, and then as we get on the other side of the street, we'll pick up the conversation, okay? So here we go. There's the little view of the lake, looking from the car here. And we're going to end up down there taking some video here in a little bit. And it's this little street can get a little bit busy too, so you got to watch out when you pull out here. Done this a few times. But the backyards aren't like just on the street, so it's nice because they're a nice walkway. You can take your dogs and stroller, walk and take a nice walk around the whole lake here. And all this community has little pathways, like right here in front of you to the front. You can go way back there, and as we come right here, show you a little bit of the community here. And by the way, these houses run around the mid 600s to upper 700s, even a few 800s over by the lake. So a variety of different houses here. You got single stories along next to it. You'll have a 2-story, then you'll have a few single stories. So they kind of spread them out a little bit, so it doesn't look like they're just super cookie cutters. So this is a little dog leg turn here. That's a nice brick front part of the house there. And the hills around here are really nice too. So you can see that there's a little bit of hills. Nice. We're going to be panning over to the left here. Give you a little idea that single stories. And around here in Menifee, they have these, see the little casita houses or little additions in the front? They're adjoined, on the build out, but some of them are detached where people can actually rent them out. These ones seem to be kind of connected with the house. There it is right in the front, those little extra rooms right there. Some of them are detached, what we call casitas out here. And coming along, you'll see a single-story home here. And as we come along the street here, we're going to be moving along. There's those hills that I'm talking to you about. They're rocky and they're really nice. At this point in the video, we want to say thank you. My name is Tom Chacon, and if you'd like to subscribe on the buttons below, you can go ahead and hit that. You'll get more videos. You can also look at the descriptions below and get more information on how we can help you find the house of your dreams. You can see that there's not a whole bunch of traffic. I'm not having to wait for anybody, crossing in front of me or anything like that. Relatively everybody's got nice cars around here too. So the trees, once again, it's a 5-year build around here, so you really are getting a nice built-out trees with shade. A variety of those single and 2-story homes that we were talking about. You can see the community's really friendly, people talking to each other here, little baby guys that's so cool. And so what we're going to do right now, there's some more hills in front of you. You see, you get some hills around here and it looks nice. Gets a little breezy back here too. Occasionally you can see the trees moving around where you get a breeze back here. It's kind of flat and there's a lake. We're going to go by that lake here in a minute on a couple turns here. So we're getting on this Heritage Street again. Gonna come down the street and got my little vehicle, electric vehicle. It's like a little go-kart. Gets around pretty good. 40 miles an hour here. So there's plenty of houses on the right. I mean, it goes on to the right and to the left and the other side of the lake. So we're going to go ahead and make a quick left right here so we can get down to that spot I want to show you on the lake where I can stretch my legs a little bit. This is one of the streets right here. Little walkways behind there. That little gate right there. You can go for a walk through. There's a nice house right there on the right hand side. Love that look. People washing their cars, just going about their business. Real friendly. So we're also looking at these 2-story houses, and they're pretty good sized houses on the left there. These ones are pretty good. So once again, you get closer to the lake and they get a little bit more expensive on this side because the lake's over on this side. So, we're looking at, once again, the mid-range 600s to 750s to 800s. I've seen a couple of them listed for 8 on the MLS. And occasionally you'll see a house up for sale too. I think I seen one up here the other day. We'll come up to it. And by the way, my name is Tom Chacon, and I am a realtor. And if any of these communities that I show you in any one of my videos, you can reach out with me, get in the description below, and hit me up, and I can show you these locations. And if you want me to work for you, I can do that. Really, really a cool. Look at these trees. Love this. Look at this house. My God, I could really like that one. Really nice. So as we come down here, I think the house that I seen up for sale is up here on the right. Look at that little dog. Look at that dog. So here we are, coming up to this house that we seen for sale. There's a little casita right there. It's a garage actually on that one. There's the house for sale. Hey, there's the house for sale. If you want to put an offer in, I'll get you this house. No guarantees, Well, we've seen one house the whole time here, but there is houses popping up here all the time. We're going to make a right here. And by the way, at the end of the street here is where the lake is. So we're going to go ahead and, make a U-turn at the lake and park on the left-hand side here. And when I get out, then I'm going to take the next part of the video. It's going to be of the lake. So we'll go right there at the shoreline of that. So stay tuned. Hope you're liking the video so far. Heritage Lake in Menifee, California. Okay, now we're out on the bank here of Heritage Lake, and that's the community pool where we were when we went by that Clubhouse and the pool. And there's a little playground too for the kiddos. So that is really nice right there. And as you can see, the water is crystal clear. And there is a walk path all around the lake. And you can see the cars going on Heritage Drive back there. The whole street goes around the whole lake. Those are some of the houses. Some people walking along the bank. A nice day today. There's the walkway that goes completely around this. And I'll give you a little panoramic view. If you live right here on the lake, the access is right from the cul-de-sacs here. You just walk right in. Here we are back on Heritage Lake Drive, and we're making the circle around the whole lake. So this is the southern part, getting close to, and we're gonna make a right-hand turn here to a little park called Sunrise Park. And we're gonna check this out for you. Over here on the right-hand side, there's those lot of houses that we came to. And we're gonna see right here is a little baseball diamond. And along the baseball diamond here is a little park where it has a jungle gym for little kids. So if you have little kids, they can play around here. Coming around, it's a beautiful day today. Nice and quiet here most of the time. And the nice thing about this is that you can walk right down here by these little trails that open up here into the housing tract. So if you live in the housing tract right there of this community, you just walk right down, and the walkway around the whole lake is really nice because you can put in about a mile and a quarter of a walk and get your exercise in. This is the southern part of Heritage Lake. This stop sign right here, if you go right, it takes you out of the community here, and it takes you down to the grocery stores. There's like a brand new center there with brand new state-of-the-art Stater Brothers and Pete's, all kinds of good places to go and spend an afternoon at. We're going to go ahead and turn down here to show you the southern part of the community. Everything's really well kept, super clean, not a whole bunch of people driving around or anything. You have yourself some 2-story homes along with 1-story. This is a cul-de-sac. There's a nice 2-story house. And by the way, these houses do come up periodically. You'll see, 5, 6, 7 houses, available most of the time. So if you like any information on looking at this community, in the description in my channel here, you can see the information to get a hold of me, and I can show you around here. Also, when you hit the subscribe button, there'll be more videos and more communities that we're going to be posting videos of. So we're in no way just channeling this neighborhood. This is just one of the many neighborhoods that you can choose from. And here we are at what you call Discovery Park, another little gym place for kids. It has a baseball diamond here, and you can walk your dogs around here. What do you know, there's a dog right there, and to the right there, you can have a barbecue. It's quite large, really. You'll be by yourself all day here. Has a soccer field. Lined with the background of these hills, these rocky hills. We'll just keep coming down here, and we'll come up to this middle school. It's called Ethan A. Chase Middle School. Let's see if that's right. Yep, there you have it. Nice colors. Love that purple. And this is the southern part of the lake on the opposite side of the clubhouse and the swimming pool, the community swimming pool. This is the southern part. To the right of these homes is Heritage Lake Drive that takes you completely around to where we started, and that's the way we're going to end up here in a minute. Wanted to show you where the lake starts down here. I love that house. Some more hills. Surrounded by these hills. It's so nice here. And it's quiet. It's a nice house on the right too. And this is right on the lake here. This is the southern part of the lake. And there's a walkway that goes completely around the lake. And then there's a walkway that goes completely around the outer side of the houses of the lakes. Okay, here we are back on Heritage Lake Drive. And we've almost completed a big circle. There's the junior high school on the back end of what we've seen in the front over there on the other side. And looking to the right over here is the back of the homes, the hillside, the rocky hillside. Kind of like a hillside all around here is got some rocky hills. It's kind of nice and secluded back here. You have a lot of walkway, so you can do a walk around this whole place and get like about 1.25 miles, mile and a half throughout the whole round Heritage Lake here drive. This is called McCall, so we'll make a left here, and as you go down McCall, it takes you to the 215 freeway and to Temecula to the left, Moreno Valley to the right. There's the lake that we started in at, and the community pools there, the clubhouse, and the little kiddos, little playground. And to the right also, there's another school, and to the right of that, there's a high school. So that's Heritage High School. So right and through here, you just keep going over that little mound, that hill out there, and it takes you to the grocery stores into the 215 freeway. And if you like the videos, go ahead and click on the information below and subscribe, and you'll get more videos and more houses in the area. Okay, take it easy. Bye-bye.